Ready? Okay, you got 5 minutes to do your presentation.
Hi, we're the XCELerators. So this is Parkley, and she's very kind and caring. This is Julie. She's very artistic and very funny.
This is Monica. She always keeps us smiling and is really extreme with programming.
This is Mira, and she's really funny, and she brings happiness to our children. This is Shivani, and she is really sweet, and she is really good at thinking big ideas. Do we have your permission to start?
Yes, please.
Okay, what's 5 plus 8, Mira? What's 9 times 5? Parkley? 30. No, 40? Seriously? How about the capital of Newark? Is it Newark?
Trouble studying and memorizing your facts? Want a board of old-fashioned flashcards? Want a fun way to memorize your facts?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Well, good news! We have the solution. Introducing FlashX, or FlashXL.
XCELerators will replace your old-fashioned pile of flashcards with a cool new talking toy, FlashX. It'll help you memorize your facts in a fun way. FlashXL is a cute, fun toy who can actually interact with you. FlashX is fully programmable. Just plug it into your computer and feed in any data that you want to memorize. It will help you memorize it by either asking questions or repeating facts in an encouraging way. So you can study your math facts, vocabulary, states, any subject you need.
FlashX is also intelligent. It can sense when you come in the room and greet you by saying, "Hi, Julie," or "Yo, Johnny." Do you want to memorize your math facts, or do you want to practice vocabulary?
It will either repeat your times tables or ask you questions, and you can answer and he can hear. And replies to you saying, "Try again," or "You're right, high five." You can study your facts while laying down, walking around, or even arranging your room. And it's fun, so you'll not even realize that you're actually studying. Our motto is "We excel with fun." Our targeted users for this toy are grade 2 to grade 6 students who have to memorize a lot of facts, especially kids with learning disabilities who can benefit from an audio-visual aid. We met with some experts from the education field.
Miss N, a special ed assistant teacher from Maurice Hawk School, said children with various learning disabilities are proved to learn facts better in an audio-visual way and not reading facts from a book or flashcards.
Miss Andrea Feminella from Monroe School District said, "Learning is easy when it's fun. A toy which talks can be an excellent way to generate interest while learning facts. Also, kids with various learning disabilities like ADHD and dyslexia will benefit greatly from this toy." We also did a market survey about existing learning toys sold in toy stores. We met with a sales associate, Quasia. She mentioned that other popular education toys in the market all have pre-programmed memory cards and cannot be altered or customized. Quasia showed us toys like Zoomer, Mastermind dolls, and Leap Pad, which all sing back, talk back, or read along. But customizable FlashX is truly a unique idea, and there's nothing like it in the market.
The difference between FlashX and other similar toys in the market is that it's fully programmable and can be customized to your child's needs. Today you might want to learn additional facts, and tomorrow you might want to go on to multiplication or vocabulary. It's as easy as transferring photos from your iPhone to the computer.
You can choose how your FlashX looks with multiple options. You can decorate it with stickers, which are enclosed in the package, or dress it up with clothes, which are sold separately. There are additional useful features like an alarm, a timer, reminders, schedules for different things on different timings and specific dates. For example, studying math facts before a math test. So kids, you can dump those old-fashioned flashcards, which you can lose and crash your room all over, and just get a FlashX today. And parents, you'll see the positive change in your child's study habits when they start using FlashX. Remember, we excel with fun!
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, do you have a prototype of this? Did you consider?
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't see it.
can we see it?
Yeah.
How much does it cost to manufacture from start to finish?
It's gonna be much bigger.
Oh, this is a pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
we just have.
That's the
it's
model,
Just a,
not
Oh,
the
this is
prototype.
this is the okay. I'm
It's
sorry. I
just-
thought it was a
it's
prototype.
just a coincidence that we had it,
Yeah.
and the market amount of money is going to be around $40 to $60, because usually other toys are usually about $20, and they might not work very well, and they might break easily. So that's why we're going to use it as $40 to $60 for the manufacturing and the toys to make it.
So does it come with an app?
No.
No, you program it.
How?
How?
What you can do is, what we did is, if you heard
Right here. It's a
you
computer.
plug it into your computer, and like when you normally when you plug your phone, say your iPhone into your computer, the photos pop up. So like this, the screen will pop up to put in the.
So there's a program that goes
Yeah.
with your.
So when you plug the
It's
cable in,
it's
it'll pop up.
inside the toy.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
you can use Bluetooth, like we did with our robot that we programmed to program
Because-
X.
It could be about $60 to $80 too, because I mean this toy actually helps you learn and it actually makes a difference. So maybe it actually is important. So it should be worth more money.
So you said it makes a difference. You have data that you collected that you gave people the prototype and they used it, and you have the data to support that.
Or you just presented the idea.
Presented
The idea, we didn't actually make it yet.
Who did you present it to?
we presented to some like teachers and also someone from Toys R Us, which could also help us.
We showed it to Quaisha from Toys R Us, who is a sales manager, and we also showed it to Miss N, an assistant special ed teacher, and Miss Andrea Feminella from Monroe School District. These are pictures. This is when we met with Miss N over here on the side. That's with Miss Feminella, and that's at Toys R Us.
And just in terms of actually using it, so it's this size, the way you printed?
This, we're not really sure,
It
because
will
this
come-
is just idea. We
Because I'm
didn't
thinking
actually-
that might be difficult to carry around if it's
Yeah.
so large and depending how heavy.
No, it's probably, it's not.
It's probably
going
like this
around.
big.
So like the beauty of flashcards I was thinking about when I was in like 6th grade, let's say, or 6 years old, I used them probably through college to learn organic chemistry too, but was that I could put them in my backpack or put them in my pocket or put them in my purse, and then like on the bus or something like that, take them out and really quick go through them. So right before I had my vocabulary test in my English class, I could quickly review them.
I mean, it could have been half the size of this, so it's actually small. It could be travel size, and it could still be working wherever you are.
Is it going to have the ability to plug in earphones? So like if I bring it with me and I have it on the bus, are other people going to hear me?
Or what if
I
it's
got-
noisy and you
No,
want
it might not be exactly saying that out loud, because you might,
Is there a
because
It might have a volume.
it might,
Ooh, I like
we
the
didn't
screen.
necessarily go onto that
It's
part.
not the screen.
And also, we're not necessarily sure what we're going to do with it, but we were thinking like using a remote control, you know, like a
You could also
calculator
just, like,
remote
be like
control.
this and you-
Well, how does then your product compare to apps that exist as like Quizlet online or like flashcard
Yeah, things
apps?
to help you study over it.
So, kids with autism, our targeted users are like kids with learning
ADHD,
disabilities.
dyslexia.
And so, kids with autism they don't make friends that quickly. So, if they have a toy that can actually talk to them, they might open up a little. to the
This is
toy.
really geared towards people that would not necessarily
It's
benefit
kid friendly.
from flashcards.
Yeah. So like our targeted user would be like kids with dyslexia who sometimes they need, when we talk to the teachers, they said that sometimes just repeating it doesn't always work, but if you're listening to something or you're
A song.
doing an activity like a song, maybe somebody is talking to you and you're playing a game or something, it's a little bit like an audio visual way would be a little bit easier.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be kids with learning disabilities. As we said before, grade 2 to grade 6 students have to memorize a lot of facts. So that could help them just get through it and get through the test.
And Miss Andrea Feminella, she actually said that if they have a tune to what they're hearing, like maybe a song, then they could then they could maybe learn better because they can memorize.
So it's gonna play music?
Well, it has
You
a
could.
It has a speaker.
Oh, it has
so
the speakers,
yeah.
okay.
And
Does it keep track of like how many I get right, how many I get wrong?
yeah, it tells you.
It says
You would
you're
say
wrong.
high five or good job.
Or if you're wrong, it'll say try again.
Could it actually give you a tally, like an actual number tally of how many right and how many wrong?
It's
So you
going to
could
be in the
quiz yourself?
programming.
That would
Like,
be
it might not necessarily be that during the program you don't have to keep tally, but that might go into the program, so it actually keeps track of how many
Just
you
because,
got
and just as a suggestion, I think that's something you could design in terms of the software when it hooks up to a computer. You can actually give like a graph or a printout and list everything. That might be
And
a
then give them-
feature you want to
And then
add.
give them a list of facts or words that they can work on the next
Yeah.
time over. If it can, see, okay, this is the group of words that you got
Yeah.
mistakes
Or
with the next
concepts or
time.
something like
Right,
that.
so have a kind of a memory book, and so the next time it just spits those words out.
Yeah, like I was just thinking like science, like, okay, they're good with the vocabulary for, photosynthesis, but they're struggling with the vocabulary
Ooh, that
for.
brings up another question I have. Could you implement, as a teacher, could I have access to my students'
Ooh.
devices so that I can program in something for them? Or I could at least check their results when they study. Is that something
You
you could
can
build
have
in?
like an app, and there's also an app called Class Dojo. But you can use another app.
There's
That's
something
related to actually
It's-
flashbacks.
It's kind of like in school, there's this Chromebook thing
Mhm.
that teachers can log on and see.
Right,
So,
like
and
that.
this,
Like
you can
cooking.
actually maybe see what they're doing.
And teachers, some teachers use I think it's like Hopara or something. It's like some site where you can see what your students are doing. You can send things to them, and so I had like an idea was maybe to you on maybe your computer or your phone, you could send it to them, and maybe just like it that would be hooked onto our Chromebooks. You could hook it onto the toy. So when you send something, it'll go and maybe like some message will pop up like your teacher has sent you something, you do it.
So I could see this being almost like marketed in two ways, right? Like a Toys R Us, like a leapfrog kind of thing.
Or
To schools, and then in their classroom when they walk in, they grab their
Reminds
flash
me
X.
a lot about the fake babies and health.
That's what I was just
I was
thinking
just
of, because they program them to do things.
Do we have other questions? Or okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.